All right, it is officially time. Hello and welcome to HIT. This is high intensity interval training. For today's class, we have a 30-minute workout, and we're going to start this interval today with a 35-second work phase and a 25-second rest phase. So today we're working just a little bit longer than we are resting. For our rest phases, I want you to take that time to just catch your breath, grab some water, move about your space, whatever you need to do in order to get ready for that next exercise. We have 6 exercises today, and we're going to be splitting them up into groups of 3. So our first interval set, we're going to be doing 3 exercises, upper, lower, and a core exercise. We are going to make our way down to the ground. So if you haven't already, I would make sure you have some room to move to the floor, ideally using either a yoga mat or just have a comfortable surface where you feel okay, either on your hands and knees or laying down on your back. We have 2 floor exercises today. We're going to be doing 3 rounds of each exercise, but first, let's start with a bit of a warm-up. So if you'd like to track your workout, now is the time. Press start on that fitness tracker. And we're going to be with our arm circles. So arms are going to swing forward, circling up, back, and around. Reaching up as tall as you can towards that ceiling. One more big circle back. And then switch directions, circle forward now. One more circle forward, going into a cross body march next. Hands are up, belly button height. I want you to take one knee, trying to tap that opposite hand, adding that nice crossover motion. If this is too much irritation for those hip flexors, feel free just to tap in front without lifting your foot up off the ground. Let's do one more to each side. Going to our glute kickers next. We're going to pull that heel up, trying to kick yourself in the glute. Alternating side to side, your hips are pressing forward. So we're getting those hamstrings to activate, maybe feeling a little bit of a stretch in those quads as well. We are going to do one more to each side. Relaxing out of that, and we're going to get started with our interval. Set number 1. So for this first one, I want you guys to stay a little bit warm. I'm going to quick demonstrate exercise 1. Then we're going to start that interval. While I demonstrate, I want everyone to just take some nice side-to-side steps. Maybe get those arms pumping. Just kind of keeping it nice and simple, keeping that body warm while I quick demo. So exercise number 1, we are doing an overhead press. You're going to need 2 dumbbells, light to medium weight, standing tall, soft knee bend. We're going to have our elbows up. I want your elbows to be shoulder height, but I want your arms to be pulled in slightly in front of you. From here, all you're going to do is just press directly overhead, reach for the ceiling, lower down. Reaching up and down. 35 seconds of work. We're going to start in just 10 seconds. So grab your weights, get ready, get in position. We're beginning exercise 1 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pressing up, lower down. We're going for time today, so feel free to move at your own pace. Maybe it's a little bit quicker, maybe it's a little bit slower, whatever feels good on your body. 20 more seconds here. After this, you're going to get to rest for your 25 seconds. While you rest, I will demonstrate our next exercise. We have 8 more seconds of work. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Catch your breath. Exercise number 2, starting in 20 seconds. Goblet squat, holding one weight up at our chest. Feet are hip to shoulder width apart. We're just going to sink down into our squat. Push through your heels to stand. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Goal is to keep your back as flat as you can. And make sure your knees track with those toes. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squatting down. And up. Staying in that comfortable range of motion. If you would like, you can do this without any weight. And just do body weight squats as well. 20 seconds here. And our next exercise is a plank hold. So this one will be on the ground, or you can also do it on incline. I'll demonstrate both variations. In 3, 2, 1. You guys rest. I'm moving on. Plank hold. This can be done on an incline with your hands elevated on a table, desk, or on the wall. I'd want your hands right underneath your shoulders, legs straight out, straight line from your head to your heels. Tall plank position. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. So if you're doing this on the ground, same thing. Shoulders right over those wrists, nice and tall. Straight line from your head all the way to those heels. If you need to, feel free to drop down to your knees here. Same thing, just holding that plank position, taking nice deep breaths, holding this wherever you feel a nice, good workout. Staying strong in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing out of that. You get 1 minute of rest in between sets today. So that was round 1. We're still going to do 2 more rounds of those 3 exercises. So for your rest breaks or your recovery periods, that's your time. Move out your space. Keep warm. Maybe you're just kind of pacing. Maybe those arms are feeling tight. Add some arm swings. Maybe that low back or hips are tight. You can do some hip circles. This time is yours for whatever you need to do to prep for that next exercise or that next round. We're going to start back up in just 15 seconds with our overhead pressing. So grab your weights, get ready, get in position. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Round 2. Same exercises. But this time, let's see if maybe for these working phases, you get maybe a few more repetitions in. Maintaining that form the whole time. 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Drop those weights down. We have our goblet squats next. So grab your weight for your goblet squat. We're going to start in 15 seconds. Excuse me. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sinking down to your squat. Push through your heels to stand. Back stays flat. And our knees track with those toes. Twenty seconds left. Last 10. Three, 2, 1, and rest. One more exercise to go for round 2. We have our planks. So hands can be elevated at your incline, wall, desk, table, or on the ground. If you're on the ground, you can also drop to your knees if you'd like. We're starting up in just 5 seconds, so get ready. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Straight line from your head to your heels. Pushing tall through those shoulders. Squeezing those glutes. 20 more seconds. Five, four, three, two, one, and rest. That was round 2. We have one more round to go of those 3 exercises. After that last round, that's when we'll switch and we'll do 3 new exercises. Same format, we're going to do upper, lower, and a core exercise. But first, you still have 35 more seconds of rest. So make your way around your space, shaking it out. Maybe resetting that space. If you're using yoga mats, sometimes they get a little bit wonky. Overhead press to start in 15 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pressing top and down. Here we go. Staying strong. Last time for the overhead pressing. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Set those weights down. We have our goblet squats next. Starting in 15. Excuse me. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's squat it out. We are going for a little more speed today to kind of get that heart rate up on these exercises. We have 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more exercise to go. Starting in 15. Plank holds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pressing tall. Twenty more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. We have 3 new exercises. So once again, I'm going to demonstrate exercise number 1, and then we're going to get right into it. So for this next one, we do have 2 floor exercises and 1 standing. We're going to begin standing, and we're going to start with that upper body first. We're going to do some bench over rows. For our bench over rows, 2 weights. Feet right underneath your hips. We're going to bend at the waist. Back is flat. Palms are facing each other. We're going to row or pull those weights up. Elbows pull in towards our ribs. Slowly lower down. As our elbows come up, we squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back before we lower. 35 seconds of work. We're going to start in 10 seconds. So get ready. Get in position. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back is flat. Shoulder blades squeeze together as we pull those elbows in towards our ribs. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We have glute bridges next. So make your way down to the ground, laying flat on your back. I want your feet to be about hip width apart. Toes are lifted. Press those heels into the ground to lift your hips up and lower. You can feel free to add a weight to your hips to increase the intensity. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So bridging up, lowering down, only lifting those hips up until you're nice and flat. If you'd like, hands just off to the side, doing this without any weight. I really want you pressing through those heels. Lifting your toes is going to help you get more glute activation here. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last exercise. We're doing some bird dogs. For our bird dogs, we're gonna be on our hands and knees, shoulders over your wrists, hips over those knees, reaching opposite arm, opposite leg straight out, in, switching sides, doing your best to avoid any rocking side to side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, if it's a little bit too much to extend and lift opposite arm, opposite leg, other options, you can slide your toe out, extending your arm, so your foot stays on the ground the whole time. You can also feel free to just do your arms reaching overhead, or just do your legs extending backwards. Whatever is challenging for you today. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. That was round 1. We have 2 more rounds to go. So grab some water. Slowly make your way back up to standing. We have our bench over rows to start with first. But first, you get 40 seconds of rest. So enjoy your breather. Once again, feel free to move about your space. Other options too for those bird dogs, if kneeling is uncomfortable, you can also grab a pillow or use a folded up towel or blanket to get a little bit more support and cushion for those knees as well. Starting up in 10 seconds. Let's grab your weights. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rowing up and down. Fifteen more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Make your way down to the ground. We have our glute bridges next. Glute bridges can be done with or without a weight. Feet are about hip width apart, lifting those toes up to press your heels into the ground. And if you're using that weight, place that dumbbell right on your hips. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift those hips. Slowly lower. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Coming up out of that. Bird dog's next. Once again, feel free to do any variation of bird dog, whether that's just sliding that foot back, only doing the arms, only doing the legs, whatever feels good and challenges you today. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Main focus here is as we extend our limbs, we want to make sure that we're reaching straight out and we're not letting our body rock side to side. That's where that increased core activation is going to come into play. Ten more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. And rest, relaxing out of that. Shake it out. We have 1 minute of rest here. So once again, slowly make your way up off that ground. We have 40 more seconds of rest. Final round. After this last round, we're going to do a little bit of a cool down and get some stretching in today. 30 more seconds of rest. Once again, feel free to take this time to reset your space and get ready. We have 20 more seconds. Starting in 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bent over row. Back is flat. Elbows go into those ribs. Shoulder blades pull in towards your spine. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Make your way down to the ground. If you're done with those weights, feel free to set them off to the side. Starting in 15 seconds. Glute bridges. In 10. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bridging up, lower down. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Relax none of that. Make your way to your hands and knees for that bird dog. That's going to be our final exercise for today. Starting in 10. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alternating side to side. Actively trying to pull that belly button in towards your spine. We have 10 more seconds here. In 3, 2, 1. Relax into that. We're going to get a little bit of a cool down in. So we're going to do some stretches. We're going to start with some cat cows first to get a little bit of some tension out of that spine. Stretch that core a little bit. So back to our hands and knees. If you need to, you can feel free to move your hands into a fist position to take some tension off your wrists. From here, tuck your chin to your chest. Tucking that tailbone, getting as rounded as you can before dropping your chest. Lifting your chin, lifting that tailbone, feeling that nice extension. Alternating from your nice rounded cat into that extended cow position. One more here. Flattening your back out. I want you to slowly walk your hands straight out in front of you. Dropping your chest down, opening those shoulders. Hips stay lifted. Once again, kind of getting a little bit more of an abdominal stretch, but also stretching out those shoulders. One last deep breath. Slowly walking those hands back up. Moving to a seated position, we're going to stretch our hips out next. So in our seated position, I want your knees bent, feet flat. Excuse me. And we're going to take our legs one step out, so we're in a little bit of a mini straddle. Your hands can reach back and kind of brace behind your hips. We're going to slowly drop both knees over towards one side. So we're getting some internal rotation on one hip, external rotation on the other hip, kind of making a nice 90-degree angle at that knee joint on both legs. We're just going to hold this for 2 more deep breaths. Lifting your knees up and switching sides. So now you're rocking over to that opposite direction. Same thing, holding this position. Taking nice deep breaths. One more deep breath here. Lifting those knees up. I want you to slowly straighten both legs out. We're staying in that little mini straddle position. Feel free to bring your legs in closer or wider. But we're going to take our chest. We're going to twist so we're facing over that right leg, keeping your right leg as straight as you can. Flexing your toes back. You're just going to reach your hands down. Reaching for those toes, getting a nice good hamstring stretch. If you can reach your toes, you can feel free to give a gentle pull, just kind of get a little bit of a calf stretch in here as well. One more deep breath here. Lifting your chest up, turning to that left leg. Left leg is as straight as it can. Flexing your toes back, reaching those hands down. And then once again, same thing. Feel free to grab those toes, give a gentle pull back to get a little bit of a calf stretch. One last deep breath. Walking those hands up, return to center. Last one here. Reaching those hands directly center, getting a little bit of an inner thigh stretch here as well. If you like, you can brace your elbows down, relaxing that head, neck, and shoulders, or you can continue to keep your arms straight, just reaching forward. Two more deep breaths here. Slowly walking those hands up. Relaxing out of that. Give yourself a big pat on the back. Great work today, everyone. This was our HIT class. Next week, we are going to switch up the intervals. So every week, you're going to have some different intervals. We might throw a little bit more body weight exercises in some weeks. So just kind of be prepared. So always use dumbbells, but there may be some body weight exercises as well. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and see you next time.